Mm, so Since I was born, things came to be. I grew up amongst a brutal reality. I've been through battles, tested and tried. Still I'm here, still rising the tide. I warned you when I came of age. I knew as a child how to turn the page. It's been within all along, deep in my bones, a fire that burned before I had grown. The anger meets the thunder, the happiness meets light's wonder. The tears bring on the rain, the pain makes the earth shake again and again. You still don't understand who I am. You still don't see the weight in my hands. From spirit to birth, I've come to change the earth. I step into my full grace and reveal my face. No longer hidden, no longer afraid. Every scar on my soul is a price that I pay. The unjustified tolerance is stacked like mountains of receipts, while the spirit internally keeps all records it seeks and makes right what once was wrong. This is how it's always been, all along. When the son died, he went to the Father, had to abide the sins of man, a great stain. He knows all of your pain, every drop, every sin. I died inside that same pain. When I came back again, death I tried to grasp without clasp. Over and over again, the chaos seemed not to end, but an unveiling began. Who reformed the spirit within this man? I can quell the storms. I was born to carry this form. The anger meets the thunder, the happiness meets light's wonder. I can quell the storms. Oh, watch me rise above every trial. The past and present pain had nowhere to run, only left a great stain beneath the setting sun. The stained seed weeping, the weeping, gnashing, the gnashing, internalized from every external clash. And I bore all the weight again and again, carried the burden of women and men, and started feeling the spirit from within. An awakening, the two souls combined as one. This process was anything but fun. Every wall I broke down left me undone. The more I opened, the more I gave, the more light I shone, the more I became brave. The spirit welling up, I gave it full control, and the two became one. You're seeing me whole, no mask left to wear, no shadow to hide, just the truth standing tall, arms open wide. Now amongst you, I sit in my rightful place, a son born of the human race. I lived with passion and grace, and was given graven days, with no passing of their evil ways. I call upon the Father and the Mother and the Spirit within, spoke ancient tongues from deep within, in crevices of places you've never been. The three became one, I became two. Now I see you, a duality forged in fire and light, walking through darkness to bring back the sight. As I watch you shine in His light, now here I stand in front of you, as I implore one last time more. I can quell the storms. I was born to carry this form. The anger meets the thunder, the happiness meets the light's wonder. I can quell the storms. Oh, watch me rise above every trial. I've walked through fire that you couldn't name, carried a burden, carried the blame, for a world that forgot how to feel and stay, for a world that traded its light for decay. I was built to build and remake, even if that meant I had to break. It was a price I was willing to make. I was forged in the fire, born for the sake of every soul, still searching in the dark for the ember, the flicker, the last living spark. The mountains of receipts the debt's never paid, the promises broken, the trust betrayed. But my covenant was never broken, still fulfilling it. Still I stand here, still I remain, a witness to sorrow, a witness to pain. Open that door, for if not, the mother will never cease the score. The seas will flood, the earth will shake, and your evil will be laid to waste. For heaven's sake, this I give to you before I bid you adieu. Hate brings birth and pains for the earth, but healing hearts will find true worth when love is finally spared. Be prepared, because its weight is far greater than the trials you feared, far greater than the walls you built, the years you steered away from truth, away from light. Come home now, let's end the fight. Hear me now, before the closing line. The mother waits, the father waits, the spirit waits for the sign. Every tear you cried, every rain you weathered was only preparing you for the reckoning. Now delivered, now delivered. I've walked the quell where love finds me, and the evil sent to hell. One last opportunity before I bid thee farewell. Or shall we mend, and I'll show you all is well. I can quell the storms. Was born to carry this forward through hell. An ancient time repeats yet again. Is this the beginning or another end? I leave that to the heart of men. The choice was always theirs within. The door still stands, the light still calls, through every silence, through every fall. I gave you the warning, I gave you the sign. Now the rest of the story is yours and mine. I can quell the storms again and again. I can quell the storms until the very end. Show me love and not pretend. Since I was born, things came to be.